Recently in the mail, I did receive this little package here, the Solana Seeker, both a phone as well as a crypto hardware wallet. But is it really worth it? Well guys, I would say let's strap in and let's find out. There we go, ladies and gentlemen, the Solana Seeker. I've been waiting for this package for about 2 years at this point because you had to back this all the way in 2023. But it did get enough funding, so now it's actually being manufactured and shipped to people's places. You can see the Solana Mobile Seeker designed and distributed by Solana Mobile. So they don't manufacture themselves, but they do create the design and also distribute it by the Solana team. It is also Ref SM02 because this is the second gen of the Solana Mobile. The first one was a bit of a cult classic, not really that good as a phone, but it came with a lot of good rewards. On the back, you can see a bit more information. For example, it is 6.36 inches, the screen, and also 128 gigs of storage on board. You can also see it's very small. It does include also the Seeker phone itself. It has a charging cable, very nice. And we do see the Seed Vault Seed card. So this, guys, is really for the crypto hardware wallet on board. Other than that, not much really on the package, I would say. So I think it's time to really unbox it. How do you really unbox this? It's here to open it, as mentioned. So there we go. There we go. Nice black box. Also, you can see a bit of the glimmer of the box itself. I'll quickly get this on the side. You can see also the Solana logo here. And I'm just curious, what does it mention here? So the Solana Seeker, Solana Mobile. Then on the back, we do get the same kind of information. So not really that much new. I think, guys, it's really time to open it up. So let's quickly get it here on the table. And I think if I bring it up, oh, that's a really good feeling. There we go, the Solana Mobile. Really nice color. I think it's some kind of gray, but also with a touch of blue. And you can actually bring it up by peeling here. And there we go, guys. The Solana Mobile in full glory. The first time I touch it, it kind of feels like a bit of an iPhone regarding the very rough edges. So it's really like a brick in your hand if you feel it really sturdy. That's, I think, a good sign also because it's a hardware wallet. But it does feel kind of weight. I think that's the first impression really here regarding the Solana Mobile. Then on the back, really, it's so clean. I don't think it's glass. It does feel like plastic here, but still it does feel quite sturdy. We've got 1, 2, 3 cameras, and also we do have the flashlight here. So far, I think up to a good start. This here does mention the Seed Vault. So this, I think, is specially made also as the hardware wallet part of the phone. I think that it's time to really peel it off here. I think this is a great feeling. There we go. Oh, there we go, guys. What a shiny phone. So also good to mention here we do see the Solana logo. I think this is the volume rocker. And on this side, no, this might be the power button actually, with the built-in fingerprint reader. And here on this side, we do have the volume rockers to, well, change the volume. I hope, guys, it is actually charged. So let's try on here the actual power button for the first boot up here. Powered by Android, very important. I'm personally already an Android user, so this might be very recognizable for you. The Seeker phone. Really, guys, it does feel very light in the hand. So the first boot up might also take some time. As usual, you can log in with your Google account. We're going to use here English as well. And I have to say, on first sight again, I'm personally used to an OLED screen. I don't think this is an OLED screen, but on the first glance, it does look like very nice and very colorful. So let's move over. Let's start with English. We're now connected to Wi-Fi. So let's continue. You have no SIM card inserted now. We're going to set it up offline. I do think it does have 5G connection, so it should work on most providers. So let's continue now. I don't want to sign in with the Google account. Let's just quickly set up a PIN here, 0000. Guys, always use something more safe than 0000, especially if it's also your hardware wallet. Set up your fingerprint. So again, I do believe it's based here on this button here. It also powers up the screen. How does it work? Quickly set it up here. I do agree. Yeah, it does also mention here. Let's go. It's really fast, very nimble as well. And there we go. We've got the fingerprint edit now. We can do some other fingers in the future, but let's keep it to one at this moment because I'm so curious how the phone itself uses. You have a lot of terms and services and also diagnostics. I don't really want this because, guys, this is my crypto phone in theory, so I'm not going to connect it to all kind of different services by Solana. I want to keep it like offline. So I agree. And we have the Google services. Do we allow for this? No location, no scanning. Firstly, I hate this. I do hate this, but let's accept it now. Getting the phone ready for the first time. I've got to say, it is quite quick. And there we got the seed vault. The seed vault is really that crypto hardware wallet part of the Solana Seeker. Seeds are generated offline and stored in the Seeker secure element. And we also got the encryption and inaccessible to Android. So typically, guys, when you open a phone wallet, this is just part of the phone. But this time around, they promise it to be separate to the actual phone. Let's create it now. Create a new seed. Continue. Choose a seed vault passcode. Again, guys, don't repeat me. Don't repeat me. Don't do 5 times 0. Do you want to use a fingerprint with seed vault? That kind of helps. It's really easy. Let's enable that one as well. Double tap. Okay. First time, guys, with the Solana Seeker. Now we have the seed created within the setup really of the phone. So if you're new to crypto, I think this might be a really easy way to get started. Now let's actually finish up the seed. There we go. Look for the Seed Vault Wallet app after setup. And also you will find it on the home screen. Open it up to claim your Seeker Genesis token and set it up your Seeker ID. So they promise to also have a lot of different rewards for using this phone. I'm going to review it really for what it is now and not for the potential rewards of the phone. And there we have it. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. A very clean Android look to it. An important part really of the Seeker is the wallet and the dApp store itself. So the wallet will be the seed phrase that we just imported into the phone after the creation. But we do need to update the app. Okay, of course. First time experience, guys. So this might be tailor-made for the Seeker phone. Should be one of the most secure wallets really for a phone. So now after the update, we can see welcome to the Seed Vault wallet. Then we can continue now. One-of-a-kind username. So then we can also create our own on-chain username directly on Solana. Rewarding token approves your use. So this Genesis token proves you're unique and genuine user of the Seeker, making you eligible also for special rewards. Interesting, interesting. So of course, guys, I'm the one and only CoinBaron, and I make a lot of crypto content. So let me quickly do this as well. Seeker seed, there we go. So double tap again. No. Ah, there we go. Set up the Seeker ID. Start by adding a username. Sure. Add one below. This name cannot be changed. Okay, so guys, once you make it, keep it like this. So I will become CoinBaron.Seeker. Really cool though. How they create this really as your personal profile on the Seeker phone. So this whole Seeker thing, I think, will become bigger as we go. Add below and claim the Seeker Genesis token to your Seeker ID. I do have to say, the whole animation does feel very fluent, and so far, I would say it's not really any worse than my OnePlus 13. So this will act as proof of uniqueness for your profile. Let's continue. If you get any rewards, it will be linked to this specific Genesis token. I do believe that once more people start using the Seeker phone, you might get some free airdrops as well to actually get some funding here on the phone. We do get also the collectibles here. So this is the NFT being your Genesis token. Other than that, we also do have here, it seems, the QR code scanning, and that's pretty good. Like the camera does seem quite snappy as well. I want to take a look at the app in a second. What else do we have? Can we get Bitcoin in here? Plus, we can add multiple wallets, but can I get some? Can I get Bitcoin in here? Kind of looks like it's mainly focused on Solana. And I find it quite a missed opportunity here because, to be honest, I do feel like many Bitcoiners or Ethereum people also would like to try this phone. But yeah, if it's only available to Solana, it's definitely a missed opportunity, I would say, for the Solana Seeker. What's this then? Minted, there's the activity. And what else do we have? This is the market now. So guys, if you are an active user really of crypto, this might be a cool phone for you. But still, you got to think, do you want to have a crypto wallet and a phone in one? So if you lose your phone, you will also lose your crypto wallet. So be very careful with the use cases for this specific wallet here. Then we also do have the dApp store, the Solana dApp store. And there you can see some specific Solana dApps. Might be games, it might be DeFi, all kind of cool stuff you can download directly here next to the Play Store, because I do believe the Play Store is also built in. Let's skip that for a sec, guys. Let's quickly open up the camera because we do have here a nice little car. And I do believe, like, the first look, camera is decent, like, not really popping off. If you take a look really at some Samsung phones, sometimes it feels a bit like fake. But overall, macro seems good. I do have to try out some outdoor shoots, but so far, like, first impressions, so actually quite cool. The sound though is quite annoying. Then let's do a side-by-side comparison really of the cameras. And I would have to say that the OnePlus catches a lot more light. So here we got a softbox from the camera lights. And you can see it really side by side. It's a lot more light. So here, let's take a photo. Take a photo as well. And there we go. Which one is better? Of course, we should open them really on a phone to see all the details. But I want to zoom in to the interior of the car here. You can see, let's bring it up on the camera. There's actually quite some interior here in the car, you can see, right? And if I zoom in on the OnePlus, I feel like I can see a lot more details of the car. But I can't really see that here on the Solana Seeker. Let's try it again though. Let's also try here a photo of the Bitcoin. Let's try it once more also with the Solana Seeker. So here we do have Bitcoin. And let's also open up here Bitcoin. Same thing again, right? You can see the light. It's a lot more light, and also it catches my dust here on the table. Very unfortunate. But then if we do continue zooming in on the Solana Seeker, you can see a lot of tiny details on the Bitcoin as well. What do you guys think? Which one is better? Let me know in the comments down below. How about some YouTube videos then as well, to quickly check out how good the speakers are? So if you go to YouTube, don't make an account. No, don't allow. Reject. I just want to see, guys, CoinBaron here. What if we look for a CoinBaron video? CoinBaron. There we go. There we go. So we got my profile here. A lot of good videos, so check it out. We have the road to $1. We do have a crypto.com video. So no automatic switches. I think we'll have to turn it on. So an ad by crypto.com. Interesting. But then you see here the video itself. Doing full screen, sure. And at first glance, it does seem like the colors are quite accurate, but also still a bit vivid, but not overly colorful as on some other phones as well. And of course, don't forget to strap in, very important, ladies and gentlemen. But then the sound.
Is sponsored by WolfSwap, the most used place to trade tokens directly on the Kronos chain. Kronos is a token that often makes moves based on the latest news. For example,
so what I directly see here with the videos, and especially the microphone, is that the sound sounds horrible, very like you're listening to a tin can. I know it's really hard to capture this on the camera, but unfortunately it does sound a lot worse than, for example, my other phone, the OnePlus 13 we used earlier. That sound just sounds so much better. So if you like to watch a lot of Netflix or Amazon Prime, I would say the OnePlus is better. And also, while we're comparing it, in general, the OnePlus is thinner, but does feel more heavyweight because the Seeker is just very, very lightweight in general. But the OnePlus feels a lot more premium when holding onto it. In general, though, it's quite decent still, but I would say that the sound definitely could get some upgrades. Then a quick side-by-side comparison of the speed really of the browser. So here we have Cointelegraph. I haven't opened this one before on both phones, so let's try it out right here. And you can see that the old phone is still quicker. So in general, the OnePlus does feel like a lot more snappy in daily use. So I find it quite strange because this phone, again, is more than 2 years old at this point. And this phone is like very new. I don't know if you can still buy this phone, but I think for at least the same price, you can still get like this OnePlus or very similar model with a similar CPU inside. We haven't even done some gaming yet, but this also might not be the best gaming phone. Again, the CPU inside is, I think, a Chinese CPU. This is still a Snapdragon, really known for their performance also in games. Anyways, enough about the phone for a minute. Let's talk about the box and what's inside it as well. But in this little box, we do have some more goodies. So let me quickly get them out. I would say overall good packaging. We have the quick start guide. The quick start guide is really small. You can see a few things, like for example, the volume button. You can see the seat vault. I don't really care, to be honest. Things about warranty, good. This is cool. So this, guys, is the seed card where you can write your seed phrase. And you will get 2. So if you do like crypto, I think this is a good addition to get additionally with your phone. Then we do have, this actually feels very, very premium. So what we have here is a braided USB-C cable. I would say, guys, unfortunately no adapter, but the USB-C cable, that's already quite a good addition, I would say, to the phone. Overall, also good packaging. It doesn't seem like it's very lengthy cable, which I would say is a missed opportunity. There we go. Good recyclable packaging. Yeah, it's a really short cable. I would say that's a missed opportunity, guys. Doesn't feel also very premium. I would say the braided part is good, but yeah, I would say a $1 cable. I wouldn't be surprised if this breaks quite easily. And yeah, we also have the SIM in here. So not that many accessories. No case, for example. You can actually buy a case if you buy a specific package ready for the Solana Seeker. But I would say is it really worth protecting? I would like to do a Jerry's Rigs video, but unfortunately, guys, I don't intend on destroying my own phone here. I paid about 450 euros for the phone. 450 euros or $450. So it's not a really cheap phone, but also not a very expensive phone. And therefore, I think you have to compare it also to other mid-range phones in general. I think it's time for a bit of a conclusion now regarding the Solana Seeker. It's okay. If you take a look at the design, it's not groundbreaking, but it's quite sleek. Performance, it's okay. Photos, cameras, it's okay. In general, the word I would say is okay for many things regarding this phone. What makes it special, though, is this seed vault. The seed vault. So if you are a power user in the Solana ecosystem and you like to use dApps, like for example Steppen here or some games or DeFi, this might be pretty cool. What I lack the most is really the addition of anything else next to Solana. I know it's called the Solana Seeker, not the Ethereum Seeker, not the Bitcoin Seeker, but come on. We all know that the future is multi-chain, so only getting Solana is a bit of a letdown to me personally. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, this is just the first impressions video of that Solana Seeker phone. But it's definitely not a phone I would recommend to my father or to my mother, but only to enthusiasts really of the Solana ecosystem, because it won't really support Bitcoin or Ethereum with the built-in hardware wallet. Let me know, though, guys, in the comments down below, what do you think really of the Solana Seeker? Is this something you're thinking about? Let me know. And also, if you like this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and strap in for more videos. For example, how do you actually get the level up cards here with the Crypto.com Visa cards?